One thing that I know about every natural girl is that we are so scared about blow drying our hair because we think our hair is just going to escape from our head, right? And I know that for a fact because I was there before. I was that type of a natural girl who was also scared about any source of heat. But in this video, I'm going to be sharing with you guys how you can effectively have a good blow drying routine, which is healthy and is going to maintain the hair on your head. I've been blow drying my hair for years now, and there are some tricks and tips that I've picked along the way. There's certain mistakes that I've been making, and I'm going to be sharing with you guys on how to avoid those mistakes and what you can possibly do moving forward. And if you're someone who have salons or you're a hairdresser, this is definitely going to help you figure out how you can do right by your customers, right? Because most of us are so scared going to the salon because we do not know what we're going to find there. Oh goodness, we don't know what we're going to find there. So anyway, let's jump into the video so that I share with you guys the tips, the step-by-step routine that you need to follow in order to have this particular blowout. Yeah guys, it's that amazing. So I have learned how to have this amazing full and wavy blowout, and trust me guys, it's the best thing that I ever did. And you know, on this channel we don't gatekeep. We don't keep information to ourselves, and I'm going to be sharing with you guys everything that I've learned so that you guys are also doing right by yourselves. Now make sure you keep on watching up until the end of the video because I'm going to be announcing the winner from our previous giveaway.
So the first tip that I have for you is to make sure that you're blow drying your hair on washed and clean hair. And we are going to start with washing our hair. For those who are new, my wash day starts with detangling, or what we call prepoo. And for those who have been around, this is going to be a walk in the park, because what I do is I spray some aloe vera juice to my hair and then I dampen the hair before I go in with a conditioner. So the conditioner that I'm using today is from Enliven. It has coconut milk and vanilla. It smells so great and the sleep is nice. So I'm going to work in the product into my hair, and then after I finger detangle, I go in with a white tooth comb, as you can see on the screen. I take my time as I'm watching my favorite movie, listening to a podcast. Then I go in lastly with a detangling brush. Now where detangling brushes are concerned, I will say go for this one if your hair is kinky and type 4, but if you have curly hair and whatnot, then you can try other options. But if you have kinky hair like me, this brush is the best. Okay, anyway, so after I have detangled my hair, I'm going to put it into 8 sections, 4 on each side, before I go on to the next step, which is shampooing. Step 2 is all about cleansing. Recently, I've been loving this Botanic shampoo from Tresemme. It's a sulfate shampoo, but it is packed with hydrating ingredients such as coconut milk and aloe vera. So in as much as it's a deep cleanse, it's really going to leave your hair moisturized and feeling so manageable. Now, you need to thoroughly clean your scalp prior to blow drying because you need a clean surface to work from. And you need to remember some of these tips if you're new here. Remember to cleanse your hair twice, and make sure that you're massaging your scalp as you're shampooing your hair for about a minute before you rinse out the shampoo. And also make sure that you're not scratching your scalp. You are actually using your finger pads. Okay, massaging and scratching are two different things. And the last thing that you need to remember is to use lukewarm water, because cold water doesn't do anything for your cleaning routine. After cleansing is done, third step is to deep condition. However, today, instead of using a moisturizing deep conditioner, I'm going to be using a hair mayonnaise from Originals. This is a protein deep conditioner, and I'm doing this before I blow dry my hair because a protein deep conditioner is going to give a shield to my hair against the blow drying heat that I'm going to get. So if you are trying to use a blow dryer on your hair or anything that looks like a blow dryer, okay, you want to make sure that you go in with a deep conditioner that is a protein treatment like hair mayonnaise, or at least a deep conditioner that has some element of protein in it. Now, you've already shampooed your hair. Make sure that you dry it and you make sure that your hair is not dripping wet. and you're going to sit down and you're going to start taking a little bit of the deep conditioner, not so much, just a little bit of the deep conditioner, and you're going to apply it along the length of your hair and massage it in and work it in with your fingers. And if your deep conditioner is good, it's going to feel like butter. It's going to feel as if you're applying butter. Now once you do that, you're going to go in with a detangling brush, and the detangling brush here, its job is to ensure that the product is evenly distributed to all the strands in that particular section. And as you're deep conditioning, guys, make sure that you work in smaller sections, because you want to make sure that you don't leave any strand behind. Now after I'm done applying the deep conditioner, I'm going to steam my hair for 10 minutes under a heat cap, because that's what the product says. Now after rinsing out the deep conditioner, I am going to make sure that my hair is about 80% dry before I start my blow drying session. I'll be applying a heat protectant serum from Mega Growth, and I'll evenly distribute it into my hair in smaller sections. Now before today, I used to apply a leave-in conditioner first, then I would apply the heat protectant after, but it is actually wrong. The instructions on the product say that we need to apply the serum to freshly washed hair without anything before it. By applying a leave-in conditioner before the serum, we basically cancel out the properties of the heat protectant, because it does not bind itself to the hair when we layer another product before it. So that's a bummer, guys, and that's something that I've had to unlearn. Okay, so let me show you how to effectively blow dry your hair using some of the tools that I have and methods on set, and some tips that I've learned over the years. The first tool on my list is this Tresemme blow dryer that I got about 6 years ago. It has 1500 watts and it served me well in these years that I've had it. And what I like to do is that I like to hold my hair down like you see on the screen, and then I just pass the warm air throughout my hair and stretch my hair as much as possible using my hand. So remember, my hair is already, as in it's close to drying up, so the process doesn't actually take that long. And what I normally do again is that I don't use hot hair directly on my hair. So what I'm going to do is I am going to switch on the cool air button all the way, and then switch the hot air button halfway down, and then that is what is going to give me the warm air. And I use this throughout the length of my hair, from my roots all the way to my tips, to the tips of my hair. So you want to make sure that you're very intentional about it, and when you stretch out your hair this way, this is the end result. The second method is to go in with the blow dryer and attach a comb attachment to it. But personally, guys, I think a comb attachment is best for those who have shorter hair, shorter afro, and you want to get that puffy texture. For me, whenever I'm using the comb attachment, I just feel like it's unnecessarily long. The blow dryer becomes unnecessarily long, and it's actually more tedious. Two, my hair is not as straight as I want it to be. It's actually very puffy, and I don't want that particular effect. So if you're someone who is okay with the puffiness and whatnot, you can definitely do that. Now the third method, which is called the chasing method, is very suitable for those who have hair salons or are hairdressers. So what you basically do is you brush through your hair with a paddle brush, and you hold it at an angle like the way that I'm showing in the video. Then you just pass the air through the hair with your blow dryer like that until you get to the very end. I find this process to be very nice. The brush not only brushes through your hair, but it also grooms your hair at the same time. It evenly distributes the heat serum that you applied earlier, and it gives the hair more shine to it, as well as just making sure that you are getting all the tangles out if you incurred any along the way. The only downside with this is that it needs a little more dexterity when you are doing this process, because you have to handle two items at the same time. But otherwise, this is a perfect method, and it's my second favorite, and I love using it as well. Now that I'm done with one section of my hair, I'm going to go on to the other side of my hair using this 3-in-1 blow drying brush. This is a new favorite of mine, and if you're someone who doesn't want to have too many things to hold in your hands and you don't have the time on your hands, then definitely this is going to be your new bestie. What I love about this one is that it dries, it smooths, and it also stretches the hair at the same time. So this is something that you can definitely gravitate towards if you are somebody who is trying to cut on time, as well as the dexterity and the effort that goes into blow drying. So the way you work with this comb or this brush is that you pretend as if you are combing your hair. You start from the tips, right, going all the way to the roots. So that's the first thing that you're going to do. You're going to start brushing through your hair from the tips all the way to your roots, and you're going to be doing the upward down motion. Once you're happy that the hair is dry, you're now going to start combing your hair sideways. That is from your roots now all the way to the tips of your hair. So I like this too because it's something that is very, what should I say, time friendly. Okay, however, you have to take a while for you to get the smooth texture towards the end of your hair without leaving the hair puffy. However, this is something that is really great if you're someone who is trying to cut on time. So if you ask me which one is my favorite method, I would definitely tell you the first one. The tension method has always been my favorite, and it's what I normally do. And if you have a wash day like the one that I just showed you, and you follow the tips that I've been sharing with you guys, you're going to have a perfect blowout routine that you are going to fall in love with. So actually, this blow drying routine was for me to trim my hair, so I'm just going to do a little bit of trimming the ends that I feel like they need to really go, and then this is how my hair turned out. Amazing, right?
So that is the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed and you learned one or two things, and that this was very helpful to you. Okay, let me know in the comment section what is the new tip that you've learned and how are you going to go about it. And I really love it when you guys engage with me. If you got all the way to the end of the video, just drop me a yellow heart, and I so much appreciate your presence on my channel. Now, the winner of the previous giveaway is, drumroll please, Charlotte. You want yourself a spice rack from AJ Woodworks, and contact me on my WhatsApp so that we pick it up from there and you get your package. I thank you guys for your endless support that you show me, and for following me, for liking my videos, for engaging with me. Make sure you share this with your friend. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe to the channel, and just tell your friends about me. Yeah, tell your friends about me. Okay, otherwise guys, it was so fun being with you, and until I see you in the next one,